Earlier this year, Live with Kelly and Mark saw a dip in viewership when both Kelly Ripa and her husband and co-anchor, Mark Consuelos, were absent for stretches of the show. While Kelly's breaks were expected, Mark's sudden absence sparked curiosity among fans. When he returned for a Monday broadcast, he candidly addressed the time off, revealing a very human and relatable reason: health matters. His honesty quickly turned a potentially awkward topic into a memorable and informative conversation, blending humor with practical advice about men's health. A season of health-related absences. Mark's absence came amid a broader trend in daytime television where health-related breaks have affected multiple programs. For instance, Joy Behar missed nearly a week on The View following an injury, and other shows also experienced temporary shifts in staffing. For Live, this meant guest hosts stepped in to keep the momentum going, while Mark and Kelly navigated the rhythm of the show despite changes. Viewers noted the difference, particularly as Kelly held the fort with her signature professionalism, balancing energy and charm even in the absence of her co-anchor. Addressing the fear of finding out. During Mark's first appearance back, Kelly introduced a segment on a trendy acronym circulating online, FOFU, or the fear of finding out. She explained it in simple terms, linking the concept to medical concerns that many people, particularly men, avoid facing. There are issues you can address early, but instead, you let them reach a point where they are beyond repair, she told the audience, her tone moving from playful to earnest. The discussion resonated because it reflected a common struggle, delaying medical care out of fear or anxiety. Mark's candid confession. Mark opened up about undergoing his first colonoscopy at age 54, admitting it was long overdue. The American Cancer Society recommends that men begin screening at 45, so his candid acknowledgement struck a chord with viewers. He explained that his avoidance was not due to negligence, but rather the natural anxiety many feel about medical procedures. By sharing his experience, he demystified the process, showing that even those with access to excellent healthcare can struggle with what experts call the ostrich effect, avoiding the unknown out of fear. The procedure and the recovery. Mark detailed the colonoscopy with humor and candor. He described the lead up to the procedure, the anxiety of entering the hospital, and the surreal experience of being sedated. I felt very well rested, he said, a nod to the sleep-inducing effects of anesthesia. While the procedure itself went smoothly, it was the moments afterward that brought the audience to laughter. Like many patients, Mark experienced the disinhibiting effects of sedation, leaving him unusually candid about his thoughts and reactions during a recovery. The nurse story. The story that became an instant fan favorite involved a nurse he found particularly charming during the recovery process. In a mix of humor and embarrassment, Mark recounted thinking about how nice she would be for his son Joaquin, though he emphasized he kept his thoughts to himself. Kelly, ever the witty counterpart, reenacted the conversation at home, capturing the playful dynamics of their marriage and bringing the audience along for the laugh. This moment highlighted the natural human instincts and parental instincts that surface, even in unexpected circumstances, while keeping the story lighthearted and relatable. Parenting moments. Kelly and Mark share 3 children: Michael, 28, Lola, 24, and Joaquin, 22. The story of Mark trying not to speak his mind about the nurse humorously intersected with their roles as parents. Joaquin, having recently graduated from the University of Michigan and moved back to New York City, is navigating early adulthood while under the watchful and sometimes hilarious eyes of his parents. The anecdote allowed viewers to see the Consuelos family in a genuine, unscripted light, blending humor, vulnerability, and the universal challenges of parenting young adults. Humor meets health awareness. The segment was successful not just for its laughs, but for the public health message embedded within it. By sharing his overdue colonoscopy and the fear that prevented him from scheduling it sooner, Mark turned his personal experience into a conversation starter about men's health. The combination of humor and candidness made the topic approachable for audiences who might otherwise avoid thinking about preventive care. Kelly's gentle prodding and playful commentary helped convey the seriousness without losing the show's signature warmth and entertainment value. The importance of screening. Mark emphasized that colonoscopies, while often dreaded, are crucial for early detection of colorectal issues. He explained the preparation, the procedure itself, and the recovery, illustrating that fears about discomfort or embarrassment often outweigh the actual experience. By using humor to discuss sedation, minor mishaps, and the hospital environment, he reassured viewers that these procedures are routine, safe, and manageable. His candid storytelling also made a broader statement. It's okay for men to talk about their health openly, breaking a common barrier to preventive care. Audience connection. The segment underscored why the chemistry between Kelly and Mark is so integral to the show's success. Their playful banter, genuine reactions, and ability to blend humor with seriousness resonate with viewers. Even with guest hosts filling in during their absences, it became clear that the dynamic between Kelly and Mark forms the heart of the program. The audience responded with laughter, applause, and recognition, appreciating both the informative content and the relatable, human moments that define the couple's on-screen persona. Navigating social media buzz. During the weeks leading up to Mark's return, social media buzzed with speculation about his absence. Fans wondered if he was filming, ill, or involved in personal matters. By addressing the truth directly and with humor, Mark diffused the rumors and redirected attention to a positive message about health awareness. The transparency reminded audiences that even public figures experience ordinary anxieties and that their openness can inspire conversations that extend beyond the television screen. Breaking down FOFU. The fear of finding out is a concept rooted in psychology and public health, describing the hesitation many feel toward preventive medical care. Kelly explained it as a real barrier to early diagnosis, especially among men, and encouraged viewers not to delay care. Mark's story made the abstract idea tangible, showing that avoidance is normal but manageable. By linking his personal experience with a broader public health discussion, the segment combined entertainment with meaningful, actionable information. Balancing humor and seriousness. The segment highlighted the show's ability to blend comedy and education seamlessly. Mark's nervous anticipation, his sedation-fueled musings, and Kelly's sharp commentary created a moment that was funny, engaging, and socially relevant. Viewers were entertained while also receiving a subtle, important message about the importance of timely health screenings. This balance is part of what makes daytime television with seasoned hosts like Kelly and Mark so impactful and beloved. A relatable narrative, Mark's candidness resonated because it reflected a reality many viewers understand. Avoiding medical procedures out of fear is common. The combination of vulnerability, humor, and parental instinct made his story deeply relatable. Instead of focusing on scandal or sensationalism, the narrative reinforced empathy and encouraged dialogue about health without shame. It also showcased the couple's enduring chemistry and their ability to turn personal experiences into shared lessons for their audience. Lessons for viewers. The key takeaway from Mark's return and candid conversation is the importance of addressing health concerns proactively. Colonoscopies, regular checkups, and preventive screenings can save lives, yet fear and avoidance remain significant barriers. By modeling openness and humor in the face of a common health procedure, Mark provided a template for viewers. It's okay to be nervous. It's okay to laugh, and it's essential to prioritize well-being. Conclusion, humor, health, and humanity. Ultimately, Mark Consuelos returned to Live with Kelly, and Mark offered viewers a segment that was educational, funny, and heartwarming. The combination of candid storytelling, playful marital dynamics, and an important public health message created a broadcast that will be remembered not for drama or controversy, but for its authenticity and relatability. By turning a routine medical procedure into a teachable, laughable, and deeply human moment, Kelly and Mark reminded audiences why their show remains a staple of daytime television. It informs, entertains, and connects with people on a personal level, making everyday topics feel approachable and meaningful.